Hello guys, this is Yogendra, and in this video I'll let you walk through some of the coolest things like AWS. So AWS is basically a server host management system in which you can host your Node.js or React.js applications or any other applications based on Python or JavaScript or any other language. So I have a basic application that is based on a React. This is tic tac toe game that I made recently, and this is my GitHub link, GitHub page, and this is my repository name tic tac toe game. So in this video, I'll let you know how to host this tic tac toe game in this AWS management system. So first of all, you need to sign into the console. You need to go to the aws.amazon.com and you will see this page. And after that, you have to sign into the console. Let me show you how. So the file link is opening. Apologies for the internet connection because it's quite slow. Yeah. So here it is asking for an email address. So you have to write down the email address that is associated with your AWS account. So I'm writing mine. And after that, you have to write your password. So now it is signing in. And here we go. We have successfully signed into the AWS management console page, as you can see here. Now you have to go towards first of all, if you are first here in the AWS system, so you have to choose the location preferences, means the location where you want to host or you want to initialize your instance first. Okay, so in the AWS you have to first initialize your instance. So what instance is? Instance is basically a type of OS. Like whenever you are installing an OS in your system, it is type of instance for that system. So that ways we are installing an OS or an instance to our system. Okay, so I'm clicking EC2. EC2 is a type of instance where you can install as many instances as you want. So I'm clicking EC2, and it is opening EC2 management console page, as you can see. Now you have to go towards this is the resources page. As you can see here, I have one running instance over here, and you can click over running instances, or you can go directly with instances here. And after that, you can see that we have one instance that is running, and its state is here. Instance state is running. Okay, and this is the availability zone AP South one. We have multiple availability zone for a particular country or for a particular zone. Okay, so I'm going to connect an instance or launch an instance first. Ah, it is taking quite time. Yeah, so here it is. So it is asking for to choose an Amazon machine image. So Amazon machine image, it is a type of OS that you install in your machine. Okay, in your computer. So here are multiple OS you can see over here. This is Amazon Linux 2 AMI, Amazon Linux AMI. So I prefer Ubuntu server because I know its commands. So I'm selecting it here, and after that, you can see this is basic. This is a basic version of initializing an instance. So you have to keep in mind that you are using free tier. Okay, if you are going beyond free tier, then you will be charged by AWS. So here it is. This is general purpose family, and just remember that the type should be free tier eligible. After that, you have to go to next, configure instance details. Here everything is good, and you have to go to the next phase, that is add storage. And you don't need to add storage, add new volume, because we already have one volume that is 8 GB in size. So I don't think for our tic-tac-toe game we need more than 8 GB of storage. So that's why I'm going to next, add tags. And here we can add tags. And and this is, as you can see here, it is written that a tag consists of a case sensitive key value pair. So you could define your key and values, and this key and value pair is separate for every instances. It identifies instances. Okay, so I don't need it, but we can add one. Let it name, and the value should be it's me, and it's your choice. And next you have to configure one security group. So what security group is, actually whenever you are going through a website, you are going through some ports like 4000, 5000, 3000, 2000. So these ports are incoming traffic for AWS. So whenever you are selecting a security group, there should be some security groups, like whenever I am requesting on a certain website and its port is 5000, so this website will open only on 5000 if security group is configured through 5000. So that's why you should need it. You will definitely need it, and it is a must. So I'm giving a security group name over here. So you can give any name over here. So let it be sec1. Okay, and your description should be sec1 description. Okay, so here you have to add rules, like which rules should be followed uh, to uh, to come into to access this instance. Okay, so first of all we need http, because whenever we are accessing a website we definitely need http. And it runs on port range 80, and you have to choose anywhere so that I can access my website from anywhere else. And you can also add some another rules that will be adding after that. Okay, you have to review and launch. After that you can review all over the things that what you have done, your security group and other things also. And after that you have to launch it. So here it is in uh, here it is asking to choose key pairs. So what key pairs exactly is, it is a public key that is AWS stores, and the private key is given to you. So whenever you are accessing an instance through terminal or through command line, so you have to go through this key pair, and after that you can access those instances. Okay, so I'm creating one new key pair, and I'm naming it my instance key pair. Okay, I'm downloading it. So always keep in mind, if your key pair is lost, you will not be able to recover your instance. Okay, and I'm launching instance. It's taking time. And now you can see over here, your instances are now launching. So my instance has been the following instance launches have been initiated. So my instance has been initiated, and you can go over here to check instance status. Okay, so I'm disable filtering. Okay, so here we have two instances. That is first instance, that was my previous instance, and now I have initialized one more instance, that is it's me. Okay, and its type is T2 micro. So always remember that T2 micro instance is free, and it comes under free tier uh, access. Okay, and you can see instance state is pending. So wait for the time that it should be running, so that we can access it through command line. Yeah, now you can see that my instance state is now running. Okay, so I have to go to connect, and you can see your key must not be publicly available for SSH to work. So I need to change the accessible permissions for my key pair. Okay, so I'm copying this link and I'm going to terminal. If you're using Ubuntu or any Linux distro, then it's good. Open your terminal and just go to download section where your key pair is downloaded. Now you can see that I have my key pairs like me and you.pem and what it was, my instance key pair.pem. Okay, so here it is, my instance key pair. You can see over here. So I just have to copy the link so that let me copy it so that I'll get access to my instance. Okay, so now its public access has been changed. Now you can connect to your instance using public DNS. Okay, so this is my public DNS access key accessible link, so you can just copy it and paste it on your terminal so that you can access it. Okay, um, it is asking for, are you sure you want to continue connecting? Yes. Okay, so now you can see that permission is denied because its permission has not been changed, so we need to change its permission first. I'm adding sudo so that I can change my permissions through root settings. They're asking for my password. Now I'm again opening my instance. Okay, it's taking time. It's again showing bad permission, so I think we need to add sudo before the command. Oh, okay. We have accessed the instance. As you can see in the first top of the instance that it is Ubuntu instance and its IP is this. And this is the private IP. As you can see, this is the private DNS. I'm closing it. You can see this is the private DNS 172.31.41.29. This is the private DNS of this server. Okay. So now we can do anything, whatever we want in this instance through command line. So the thing that I told you was that I just want to initialize this tic-tac-toe game and host it on AWS server. Okay, so I'm cloning it from here. You can clone your app or your repository, and you can make your clone over here. So I'm adding git clone and my repository link. Okay, so this way you can clone your tic-tac-toe game. So now it has been cloned, as you can see. It's done, and now if you are typing ls, you will be able to see that your tic-tac-toe game is here. You have to just navigate through the directory, and here we go. So everything is here, like uh, everything from my uh, repository is here. Okay, so first of all I need to type npm install to install all the necessary dependencies for this. Oh, first of all I need to install npm. Okay, so first of all I need to install node.js to my server, to my instance. Oh, this we can't. So let's search how to install node.js. Okay, so you can go through this website or any other website to install node.js for your machine. Okay, this is the latest release. You can see here. You have to just copy and paste the link so that you can install node.js version 10. So it's been installing. Okay, now you have to run this command so that you will be able to install node.js. Okay, I pasted it two times. No worry. Okay, it is installing Node.js. Now we can check whether it's been installed or not. Okay, so Node version is 10.16.3 and npm version is 6.9.0. Okay, I'm clearing it, and now you can use npm install to install all the necessary dependencies for this project. Okay, it is installing all the dependencies for this app. Let's wait for it. Okay, now you can see added 1440 package from 688 686 contributors, and the package has been audited. So you can type ls, and here we go. You can see node modules folder is here. So our all the dependencies has been installed. Okay, now what I need to do is to clear the screen first. uh, okay, it's on server, that's why it is so slow sometimes. Now you can start your server using npm start. Okay, I'm typing npm start and hitting enter to start your localhost server for your React app. It is written that starting this development server. Okay, it's been compiled successfully and your server has been up. Now you should go to the instance, and after that you'll have to copy your public IP. Here it is. You can see that this is the public IP, and you have to copy it. After that, you have to paste in your browser, and you can see that your app has been initialized on port 3000. Okay, so you have to write colon 3000, and you have to hit enter, and let's see what's going on. Okay, my internet is quite slow. Oh, it's not opening because we have not configured security groups for port 3000. Okay, so you have to go through the security group section. Here it is. You have to choose your security group sec1, and you have to go through inbound because this is the inbound traffic that you are accessing for AWS server. You have to add your rule. This is custom TCP IP, and you have to write the port range to be 3000 because your app is running on port 3000, and you should be accessible your app from anywhere else. So I'm choosing anywhere, and I'm saving it. Okay, as soon as it saves and my instance is up, you have to go to instances, and now I'm refreshing my page. Okay, and my site has been loading. Yeah, it's been loading. Internet. Oh, it's been loaded. So here's my simple tic-tac-toe game you can play here. And now this instance has been up and running, and you can restart your the game too. So this instance is now running, and this is my public IP, and this is my port that you can see here. Okay. Okay, so this is how you can launch an instance in the AWS, and you can launch your app so that it could be publicly accessible for anyone else. Okay, so always remember that you have to configure security groups for your app first, that your app is running on 3000. Okay, or any other port. So this is what I want to explain in this video. Thanks for watching.